beautiful people. Hello, loves. Listen, I'm back with another message, right? Already see now that God gonna have me over here on fire. Do you hear me? Like, cause he be talking to me all the time, but for YouTube, he like go back, go back. So I'm back, right? So they said a zebra never changes its stripes, right? A zebra never changes their stripes. Then this is what I was getting. They was like, a zebra never changes their stripes, moving too quickly, called them greedy. Then there was like conflict, jealousy in their feelings, selfish. And then they was like a tower for your efforts. Like they said, don't have they said don't have confusion, free yourself, release for balance. But I'm patiently waiting, cause all of my time don't waste it. All of my time don't waste it. All of my time don't waste it. Is that what y'all feeling like? All of my time don't waste it. Somebody feel like somebody playing. Somebody feel like somebody playing, y'all. They said pack up and leave if you don't want them. Honestly. If you don't want me, they said honestly, they rather be lonely. They ain't got no time for you ain't got no time for them. They thought you was their best friend. Who you texting? But I'm patiently waiting because all of my time don't waste it. 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 All of my time. That's what they said, y'all. Don't waste it. All of my time, don't waste it. Listen, they said don't waste their time. They said don't waste their time. All of their time, don't waste it. All of their time, don't waste it. I hear them loud and clear. So I hear y'all. I don't fault you. Don't waste my time either. You hear me? I don't fault y'all on that one. Don't waste my time either. You heard me. They said all of their time, don't waste it. I thought this light would have helped so I could really see, but that ain't really make a difference. But ooh, somebody need to pour into self. They said somebody need to pour into self. They said something guaranteed. What's guaranteed, y'all? He said my girl bougie, but she's so nice. Oh, belonging. That's what's guaranteed. Belonging. This spiritual practice. That's what's guaranteed. Belonging this spiritual practice. Huh. So somebody better accept. So this belonging in this spiritual practice. Somebody better accept and relax, they said. Yeah. Relax and find joy in this situation. Like so you can be empowered. So you can be empowered. Okay. Somebody gonna have to be strong. Cause listen, God came with a revelation, you feel me? And whatever somebody was trying to block, God cleared the path for it. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? God said, don't be praying now, acting all innocent. So somebody was singing their own song, right? Somebody was singing their own song, right? But somebody else decided to be childish, like come with this childish like energy to achieve something. Like so they cause blocks on somebody's path. but not knowing that God, like, you gonna achieve this. I embrace this. You gonna achieve this. Yeah, somebody about to prosper. Yeah, somebody gonna achieve this and prosper. Like, cause listen, these boundaries with limitations, like this destruction of war, this God of war, this fighting, like your inner voice was like, come on now, be happy. Like it was a decision that you chose to make. So God was like, I'm gonna clear the way for whoever and bless them. Bless them. And that's what somebody just need to understand. You feel me? Somebody need to understand that. Like, because when God give it, nobody can take it the way. Do you hear me? Nobody can take it the way. And God gave this, baby. God gave this baby like whispers of the Lord, Ganesh. Like, and you know, when Ganesh on the scene, that's wealth. You feel me? Like Ganesh bringing some money. So somebody being awakened to somebody gonna grow. And they hadn't cleared the path for this person. I don't know how many times I got to say they didn't clear this path, but they didn't clear this path for whoever this person is with this spiritual practice that belongs in whatever this is. Whatever this is, because whoever this person is gonna bring joy. Like, so they saying relax, baby. They say, relax, baby. Relax. You know, as hard as you are trying to stop people in prosperity and growing and stuff, as hard as you go for that, they said, have that same drive. Have that same drive to be whole within self, because whoever this is got a contract with this. Yeah. Whoever this is got a contract. Like, and it's also innocent. Like, this person like is a go-getter. Like, they push through regardless of what. They accept whatever changes happen, and they don't do things in an emotional state. You feel me? Like, that's the inner knowing. Like, the inner knowing is like they give enlightenment, like, and they don't just focus on love. Yeah. They help people reflect on this spiritual quest that they on. They said they make sure people, they make people reflect. Right. And then they showing me, God showing me like a lotus flower, like, y'all, a lotus flower, a lotus flower. God showing me a lotus flower. God showing me a lotus flower. Yeah. Whoever this lotus flower is, they gonna be grounding people. They gonna be like, they are very fruitful when it comes to wisdom. You feel me? Like, and they're gonna be grounding people, helping people communicate themselves better, get out of their feelings, and see things for the bigger picture. So I'm not understanding what's the zebra doesn't change its stripes. Like, oh, somebody wanting to be fulfilled. So somebody somebody tried to block somebody's journey, path, whatever this is. Like, somebody was trying to block that, right? And went in. Oh my God, you are crazy. Whoever this is, you crazy. Like, you can't. Let me tell you something. You can't make no dolls on nobody. You can't give no offerings on nobody. You can't write nothing down for nobody and expect for the divine to support you. This is what God wants you to know. Like, God is not gonna support you. Stop somebody that He put in the game, baby. God is not gonna help support you stop somebody that He put in the gang. The devil, like, I mean, in the gang, gang, spiritual gang. You feel me? Like, God ain't. God said, like, listen, there's more than enough. There's more than enough. But whoever this rat was that be like sneaking around and stuff like that, and I don't know what they be doing, but they showing me how you sneak around, because rats are very sneaky. They do things like unseen or unnoticed, like, or at least that's what they think. That's what they think. That's what God said. That's what you think. But I see the mountains that you created for this person, but I see how God bust them bitches down. You hear me? Listen, you were guided to stop. You were guided to stop sending these evil eyes. You were just guided to stop. Why you didn't stop? I don't know. You were guided to stop. Like, even when you were doing this contract shit, like this, you were guided to stop. You feel me? They was like, if you want luck on your side, if you want to continue to have wish fulfillment, if you want to continue to have wealth, don't be unsure about what you're doing. Stop, stop, stop. But whoever this person was, they weren't trying to hear that shit. They weren't trying to hear that shit. And I'm talking about, and heard and seen that, you know, what they was doing wasn't right, but they still chose not to listen to the heavens, God said. And not only did you not choose to listen to the heavens, whoever this was, like, you teamed up with other people and y'all was doing this shit clockwork, day and night, day and night, day and night. Our friends, day and night, day and night, like really trying to stop this person, like, and was guided to like, no, 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 no. God was like, no, 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 no. Like, you knew you weren't supposed to mess with this, but you mess with it anyway. Prosperity, which it says prosperity. It says spiritual quest, prosperity, fulfillment, inner knowing, generosity. You were guided. You were guided. Like, stop. Like, I'm just seeing them saying, stop, stop, stop. And then I'm seeing this lotus flower. Then I'm seeing the devils, like the pitchfork people think that the devil have. But anyway. And they was like, they made you look more into this person, so whoever this person was, so you can have better understanding. But it was like you watched and still didn't understood. And God like, damn, what's understood ain't got to be explained. But for some reason, you watched and still didn't understand. You still didn't give up. You still push forwards, like hoping and praying that they would accept this offer, so somebody would surrender their future, whatever the promise was. But you reflecting on that shit now. I see that. Yeah, I see that. Like, they said, embrace the decisions for your with your beginnings, and then show them how you should have ground yourself. And then I don't know what these flowers you have in your hair, or like, it's like some, I would say it looked like some, I don't know what's this headpiece you be wearing, but it's like some beads or some, or a chain or some shit, but it's a headpiece though. Or if those like diamonds or something, or like crystals or something. Like, I don't know what this headpiece is you do or you wear when you do this shit, but yeah. It's some type of jewels or some type of bracelets or something that you wear when you do these things. Yeah, they was telling you to surrender and stop doing this because like it was more than enough. They was like, it's more than enough. Like, it's plenty, like plenty for people to eat. But whoever you are, you greedy. You greedy. You want everything for yourself. Like, it's taking me back to that queen that was like, give them cake, and then they got them. They killed that bitch. You feel me? Because like she was selfish. Like she didn't want to feed the people. You know, like she didn't want to feed the people. She wanted to keep everything for herself. Like, and that's what they showing me. I forgot that queen name was, but that was crazy. That lady, all that lady had to do, even if she didn't even, even if she didn't, even if she didn't give them much, long as she gave them something, you feel me? But she was so selfish. She won't doing that. Like, she won't doing that. Because she wanted everything for self. So she was willing to stop any and everything that was willing to get in her way because she wanted cake. You feel me? All because of her sweet tooth. And God was like, she had more than enough. But, you know, greed is something, y'all. I guess that's what they mean by a zebra never changes their stripes either. Like, I I don't care how much you have, how much you gain in life. If you're a greedy person, you're going to always be greedy. Like, you're never going to be at ease. You're never going to be settled, because nothing is never going to be enough, because you're always going to want more. 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 Like, that's what people don't understand about greed. Like, they thinking it's a for at the moment thing. No, greed is like, the person is never satisfied. No matter what they get, how much they have, they're never happy with what they have. They want what they have plus what everybody else have, or what's meant for everybody else. Like, that's greed though. Like, that shit ain't nothing but the devil. Nothing but the devil. It's like, where is the peace and harmony? Where is the love? Where is the sharing? Like where is that? You don't know what that is. You don't even know what sharing is. But your inner voice was telling you to turn back down, slow down. You ain't listen. You ain't listen. Like, cause it's like, you know how many people God promised futures to? God promised, prosperity to. God promised, no more sadless nights, sleepless, restless nights, no more worries. You know how many people God promised that to? Huh? You know how many places that man can be in one place at one time? Do you know how many? Apparently not. Like, God has endless possibilities. You feel me? God can make any and everything happen. But for some reason, it was like along the way, you lost your way. You went back to your old ways, he said. Along the way, you lost your way and you went back to your old ways. You decided to be a rebel. A rebel. Instead of listening to your inner voice, you decided to be a rebel. Listen, y'all got to work with me, because like, I'm spitting this shit out as fast as they talking to me, and they talking fast, and I be trying to keep up, but y'all know what I'm getting at. Even if I mispronounce some words or whatever, y'all with me. But yeah, like, you chose to be a rebel and create this illusion by not letting it go. That's what it said. That's what it said. That's what they said. Cause it's like whatever this was or whatever this is you was in your feelings about, you like, you ain't want nobody to get in. You feel me? Like, you was trying to, it's like how you hating from the outside of the club. You can't even get in type energy. You feel me? That's what they showing me. You hating from the outside of the club. You can't even get in. You was even warned about this shit, like, don't betray this person. Don't do this. Don't. You'll be hurting. And I see three people. Like, I see the ringleader in the middle, and then I see the little two, do whatever. Like, it's one on the left and one on the right. The two do whatever's, like, yeah. Because they look at this person like some type of god or something. And they feel like this person helped them with so many breakthroughs. So it's like this person know that these people feel like they indebted to them. But instead of them letting them know that I'm not God, don't treat me like a God or praise me as a God, I'm mortal. Like, instead of them telling them people that, they reign in that parade. Like, that shit boosted their ego. You feel me? Like, and these two people that this person brought into this don't realize how cold this person is they worshiping. Because the same way they work with them two people in the dark, the brain endings and stuff to people to attack people, to make people want to have strength. If these two people cross this person like this, they'll do their ass the same way. That's why they said a zebra never changes its stripes. You feel me? You can act like you growing and blossoming all the fuck you want to. You can act like you growing and blossoming all the fuck you want to, but how? Ain't even no dirt down there. How the fuck is this flower growing on these rocks? There ain't even no soil down there. Ain't even no soil. Like, and this person is being real fake. This person is acting like they are the light and everything, but there's no soil there. So tell me, how the fuck did you get this flower to grow, or did you plant it? Because people put fake flowers in their yard and shit too, and they garden and be fooling people, making people think that they real, and they ain't. They just fake flowers they put out there to make the yard look good, and they last a little longer. But once you get close up on it and you go around this person enough or visit this person's house enough, you'll realize that they ain't real. You feel me? And that's basically, look at that new vision. That's basically what these people are doing. Like waking up and realizing who they letting guide them. Because listen, it's like every time they do something with these people and things supposed to go sweet and right, shit go fucked up in their life, and then they be in regrets as into why they did this. It's like, why did I let this person pull me into this shit? Because you see the ringleader in the middle, right? Look at the ringleader. The ringleader in the middle here too. When they out there like they got all the sense, and you see the person here and the person here, they like, why would I let this person? Why do I continue to let this person drag me into these situations? Knowing at the end of the day, me fooling with this person ain't doing nothing but causing me bad luck. That's what they're waking up to. Cause I don't know who this last person is that was attacked by this group. But they been fucked up ever since. Like, and they realizing that this person right here is just as mortal as them. This person ain't no God. That's how they looking at him now. This person ain't no God. I was in the illusion to think that things would prosper with this person. Meanwhile, I should have been grounding myself. Like, now that all these challenges is coming in, these two people gonna run. You feel me? These two people gonna fold on whoever this ringleader is. I'm talking about get so far away from this shit that they ain't got no parts of it. Because listen, these people was compassionate about whoever this person was and would be in to do anything for this person. You feel me? But this person was blinding them. This person was blinding them, and they realized that this person was blinding them, and they was guiding and leading them the wrong way. It's like, meanwhile, all this fire magic we out here doing ain't doing nothing but causing endings for us. Things is happening out of the ordinary, and they trying to figure out what the fuck going on. Yeah, because it's a lot of dark stuff happening. But whoever this leader is, they said it like trust, 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 trust. And this person like, I done trusted you, and look at me trusting you, got me in this dark space, got me in this fucked up situation. Yeah. They thought it was potential with this person and then this, but they're aware now of how cold this person is that they trusted. And one thing you could trust and believe is they ain't told this person how they feel about them, but I know this person know that these people done started acting different because the praise done changed. You feel me? The praise done changed. Like these people ain't basically dick riding like they were before. These people ain't doing that no more. They silent and they just looking and lurking and watching. They said, fuck that. They ain't crazy. I'm gonna tell you something about these people. They might be patient. They might be patient. They might be kind, but these people ain't fucking crazy. Whoever this woman is, this ringleader was, that sit up here like she's sitting on a lotus flower. She sit up here like things like shit flowing, yeah, for her, because she used these other little, like, I'm gonna say minions. She got these minions that she used, right, and had doing her bidding. And then she sit waiting patiently to see what the universe gonna do and how things gonna flow after she done had her minions do her bidding. Not realizing, yeah, you got your minions doing your bidding, but at the same time, they heard you put the order out. They heard you. They like, no, you didn't actually do the work, but you made the call. So you just as guilty. You just as guilty. Like, you just as guilty. Like, you're just as guilty, like, because I see where this has worked for you for some time. You feel me? It has worked for you for some time, and you was just sitting back like a fat rat, collecting all the good things from it. You feel me? Collecting all the good things from whatever this work that these people were doing, celebrating and everything. I see you dancing in the rain, right? But when you came up against, I don't know who this person is, this last person y'all came up against, right? Because they said this was the last time. When y'all came up against this last person and did this ritual, this water magic or whatever, and you tied yourself to whatever it was you was trying to send to whoever this wise person is, this master. That's what they called him. God said, touch not his anointed. You feel me? God said, touch not his anointed, even though it might look like a lion, but that thing is anointed. Look at all them lambs protecting that motherfucking lion. And those lambs are just as white as snow. So it's some purity here. You feel me? God said, touch not his anointed. Like, and you won't listen when God was telling you to touch not his anointed. He said, you wanted to play. And he said, you play too much. So you went and created all of this shit, went and ran to source, trying to change something in somebody's life. You went and ran to source trying to change something in somebody's life because of what you desire. I mean, because of your desires, you feel me? Because of what you want from the universe or you expect from the universe, but not understanding that God said, touch not his anointed. Do you see that anointed down there right here? Do you see this anointed? And how whatever you sent out into the universe, they came in to protect his anointed? Do you see that? Like, yeah, like whoever these other two people is that was working with you, because they look like twins. These people look alike. If they aren't twins, and if they don't look alike, they are so similar. Like they similar. They so much alike in so many ways. You feel me? Like, but to me, they look like twins. To me, they look like twins. Like, because I've been seeing the same face, but two different people. Like, yeah. Yeah, these people have healed, grown, and evolved, and they too mature for this shit you own. Whatever they been experiencing because they allowed you to control them. They said, fuck that. Like, I don't know what been happening in the astro planes or when they was astro traveling or whatever it was they was doing, but they realized when they was in the spiritual realm, astro projecting. They got a message. They got a whole revelation out this bitch. They ain't even told you this revelation they got because they ain't even trusting you no more. Like God opened them up to see that you ain't who you portray to be. And told them to be smart and end the cycle with you. Yeah, told them to walk on their own path, and God promised them some things. And these people cut you loose. These people cut you loose. Like these people cut you loose. Cause they was like, they're not about to do this fight with you and projecting and stuff. So these people rather be friendly than to throw fire and thunderbolts at people with you. Yeah. They realizing that you weren't even the empress you was portraying to be. You was a mistress. And mistress is like some old secondhand shit. You feel me? They realized that you was a snake. The universe showed them how you was a snake, how it ain't no peace with you, no love and light with you. Like God showed these people some things. God showed these people who was light and who was dark. Showed them that they was foolish to follow you. That's what God told them, and told them that you was wearing a mask. And when God showed them things, they was in so much sorrow and was asking for forgiveness, and God forgave them. So part of the forgiveness was to leave you out in the cold, baby. Especially if they want to look on their side, God said. He's showing me a grasshopper. So they had to let you go. They said, fuck that. They seen beyond whatever this illusion was you were selling to them. They seen beyond that. They seen beyond that, baby. And stayed solid. So now they like waiting. They listen, I don't know what God showed them, but whatever God showed them, they trusted God. They trusting whatever the fuck they seen in their dreams. They trusting that shit. You feel me? Like they trusting like, cause that shit was too real. Cause when these people were crying in they sleep about this fight they chose to fight. You feel me? In sorrow about this fight they chose to fight. Like they was crying. They was crying like, cause it's like if they didn't think God was real, God can't stood up and showed the fuck out is what I'm telling you. Like, if they didn't think God was real before, they know God real now. They know that you lazy and that they was doing your bidding. That's why they was receiving all the fucked up shit. But you was too though. It just won't hitting them. It won't hitting you like it was hitting them. You feel me? That shit was putting them in their feelings, causing them setbacks and shit. You feel me? Like, so that's why they abandoned you. Yeah, they got the answers they was looking for. That's why they went silent on you, because they understand. They understand what was understood. You hear me? And that's the touch, not his anointed. That's the touch, not his anointed. That's the touch, not his anointed. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? Sword said, touch not his anointed. Touch not his anointed. They said torch, and that's gonna happen every time you touch his anointed. He gonna burn some shit down for you. Cause somebody's stressing. Like, they had to let you go. They had to let you go, and they isolated your ass. Like, they said, fuck that. They received whatever this information was they needed from the spiritual realm. They went the fuck on. They said, Creator, I'm sorry. Creator, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Creator. They beg God for forgiveness, and I feel your chills. They beg God for forgiveness for doing whatever this ritual was because of somebody's potential. They regret that shit, and they beg God. They beg the Creator for forgiveness and look beyond the illusion. And they cried and they let you go. Like I said, how you hating and you can't even get in? You on the outside of the club, baby. How you hating and you can't even get in? Like, when I say let you go, they lock the door on that ass and put a chain around it. That's why they moving different. Like, they see you as like, They said, I understand now. I understand now who ripe and who dried out. You feel me? I understand who the ripe. I understand what is good fruit and what is bad fruit. You feel me? You was bad fruit, baby. You was bad fruit, baby, and you was out here poisoning the world. So it said. So it said you bad fruit, baby, and you out here poisoning the world. Like, listen, touch not his anointed is what you was guided to do. Because listen, not only is your vision blocked, not only is your vision blocked, your emotions is blocked too. Like, you even sick to your stomach just from hearing this. Like, look at this isolation you in. It's like all this isolation I was in, I still didn't learn anything. All this isolation I was in, I still didn't learn anything but how to be a better snake. You feel me? That's exactly the reason why they say a zebra never changes its stripes. I learned how to be better at snaking people in this isolation. And you weren't supposed to have been doing that. You were supposed to have been healing. You were supposed to have been learning these lessons, but instead you chose to create even more. Fix it, Jesus. Yeah. You were supposed to have been letting go of this snake shit, these illusions you sell. But you wouldn't. You wouldn't. You wouldn't. Like, you can only wear a mask for so long before that shit shake. And they showing me, they said you was a fool. They said you was a fool. They showing me like the tail of the rattlesnake going like this right here. That shit moving like crazy, y'all. And then I'm hearing it hiss. You feel me? I'm hearing it hiss. Like, you just became a better snake. That's all. Because listen, behind this smile, behind this makeup, behind this, changing yourself and getting up, cleaning yourself up, putting on your little neck pieces, putting on your cutie little clothes and wearing your cutie little hair or whatever it is you got, cuts or whatever, however you doing what you do. Behind all of that, it's still the same snake. It's still the same mistress. It's still the same mentally fucked up, challenged motherfucker. You feel me? It's still that person. So you can cover it up as much as you want. You feel me? You can cover it up as much as you want. But God said, we see you. God said, we see you. You got so much healing that need to be done, baby. I don't even know where you're going to start at. Because, like, a lot of this shit reflects back to your childhood. Listen, if you don't speak your truth about whatever happened in your childhood, it's gonna always take over your thoughts. It's gonna always have you in this fucked up energy. You feel me? Like it's gonna always have you losing, even when you think you're winning. Even when you think you're winning, it'll do that to you. Even when you think you're winning, like, mm, that's what God said. Now, God said, "Come on now, your inner voice been telling you you need to change." You need to change. He isolated you. This is the part that's tripping me out. This man isolated you, and you still didn't get it together. You just found a new way to come in, like you have got it together, to have enough people accept and celebrate you to for your master crack. Yeah, for your master crack, like yeah, for your master crack. I ain't gonna lie, like it's a lot of people from your past you cut back on, but the ones you didn't and you still fought with, cause it ain't many. They see you ain't changed. They see that you just is lying to yourself, just as lying to yourself as lying to yourself. Do you hear me? Yeah, they know you ain't changed. They still gonna celebrate with you though. And then when they leave, talk about that ass. Talk about that ass, how this motherfucker still crazy. How this motherfucker think they done grew and things done changed, but this motherfucker still crazy. This motherfucker is still in an illusion. This motherfucker still ain't let shit go back in the past. Like, yeah. And they see you derailing. They see you crashing. Like, because let me tell you something. At this point, you are insane because you keep doing the same shit but expect different results. You feel me? And they see it. Like how you crash and fall when you always crash and fall. They see it. They ain't saying nothing, but they see it. They see it. Yeah. These past people you trust see that you aren't innocent. Yeah, they see your success and shit like that, but at the same time, they see you as the same person. But for some reason, you thinking they seeing you with new eyes. No, they're not. They still see you as that rebel that you were before. They're like, yeah, this motherfucker hiding change, and this a wolf in sheep's clothing. This a wolf in sheep's clothing. Yeah, they see how stressed out you are. Like they see that you still compete with people and all that. You feel me? They see you lonely. Like they see all of that shit. Like right. But yet still, you fighting with them, trying to prove to them that you done mastered yourself. Like you let me tell you something. Baby, you can't lie to nobody but yourself at this point. Cause everybody else see clearly. Everybody else see clearly. Yeah, you slowed down, but ain't shit changed with you. Ain't shit changed with you. Ain't shit changed with you. Probably except for you became spiritual, you feel me? Cause you see the spirits in the back. Yeah, that's it. That's all they see. That's all they see. That you done became spiritual, but other than that, they see ain't nothing changed with you. I don't know who we talking to, Lord, but Jesus. Listen, I don't know what you built, what image you up here portraying or upholding, but they see who you really are. And look who you really are. Hurt, broken, and sad. And lonely. Hurt, broken, sad, and lonely. Yeah. You act like you happy, but they know you're not. They know that all this shit is an illusion that you selling. Yeah, they see shit flowing for you and shit like that, but like it's pointless having everything that you desire and still ain't happy. You feel me? It's pointless to have everything you could ever want, not want for nothing, especially when it comes to money, and still not have nothing. And still not have nothing. But see, that's what happens when you out here trying to be something that you're not. Like when you out here like planting plastic flowers, acting like you grew them. This is crazy. This divine intervention was well needed, like, cause your friends, like, they been talking about this shit, like this bitch delusional as fuck if she thinks she mature. This nigga delusional as fuck because they think they mature. But you just want these people to see you from new eyes, but they like, this person is still the same. They just not seeing the change. Like, they not seeing the change. They're like, yeah, you look different. Yeah, like, you look different. You look good, but you foolish as hell if you think I think you done changed. That's why they said a zebra changes they, like, I mean, a zebra will never change their stripes, you feel me? A zebra never change their stripes. And you know, I'm gonna tell you another fun fact about a zebra, right? So, you know, out there in the wilderness and stuff like that, zebras aren't really attacked by lions and stuff like that, because the stripes on them sells an illusion, and it like confuses them. You feel me? It confuses them. That's why zebras and stuff don't be worried about nobody really attacking them, because their stripes is what protects them. Those stripes, when the predators come in, those stripes confuse them. Like, you be like, is that a zebra? That's a zebra. Then, like, the closer you get, I mean, the further you get from it, the further you from it, you're like, I don't know if that's a zebra or not. I don't know what that is. Then you get up on it, it's the whole goddamn zebra. That's because the stripes sold you an illusion, but they didn't change though. They sold the illusion, but it didn't change though. You hear me? Y'all see them moving this thing behind me? Yeah. Somebody acting like they didn't change and they all at peace and harmony and all this other shit. Like, you still a mistress. Like, you still, like, you might be successful because they showing you successful for his money, but you still a mistress though. You still fighting third parties. You still mentally fucked up. You still haven't healed from your childhood wounds. Like, I don't know how the hell you at peace, baby. I really don't. You still taking leaps foolishly forward. Then when you get left out in the cold, you go out in the isolation and be out here tripping. So you having relations acting like you ain't. Well, from my understanding, you always did that. So you started sleeping around with somebody else's partner, Master, Lord Jesus. Somebody else's partner, the Lord said. But then try to think that you done changed and like, yeah, you still a third party. Still dreaming to be somebody's wife. Like, I'm gonna leave it at that because this is like getting too much into your business. But sending you an abundance of love, light, peace, and harmony and healing vibes. Bye.